here.
Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 5 in the 2019 HES Elimination Series, season number 5 of the NOFSRL HES Elimination Series. And we are here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway for the Washington 80K. It's 16 laps around this 2.6-mile SuperSpeedway in Seattle, Washington, possibly the greatest fictional racetrack of all time. And it's going to be an interesting race because we're going to see a lot of passing here, so where you start doesn't really matter too much. Unlike last week at Watkins Glen, where we saw Stephen Thompson and TJ Crampton get eliminated. Today, it can be anybody who can get eliminated. But the top two guys, starting on the front row, cannot get eliminated because one of them is already eliminated and the other one is safe from elimination. That's Monty Salato, who won at Watkins Glen last week. He is safe from elimination no matter what happens here tonight. And, of course, Luke Rainey already eliminated, but he's looking to become the first eliminated driver to win a race this season. We will have that happen at some point, more than likely, so why not it be Luke Rainey, one of the more experienced drivers in the field? We'll have to see. But either way, ready to get this one started. The guys eliminated from championship contention are Luke Rainey, Ashlyn Boyd, who were eliminated from Indianapolis. Al Agassi, Dale Salzman, who were eliminated from Hillside. Then you have Joshua Rush and William Brock were both eliminated from Atlanta, and then last week, drivers eliminated were Stephen Thompson and TJ Crampton eliminated from Watkins Glen. Everybody else, the rest of the 14 drivers are still in championship contention. Monty Salato is safe, so it's one of the other 13 drivers, should I say, 2 of the other 13 drivers who will be eliminated here tonight. The final 2 finishers who are still in championship contention will be eliminated from championship contention here tonight. Monty Salato, Luke Rainey on the front row, and of course, the way they line up is how they finished last week at Watkins Glen. Number 16 machine, Rob Evans to the inside of Adam Garcia. Ergelervin Alonso in the number 29 machine finished 5th last week. He'll be starting alongside the 6th place finisher of Watkins Glen, Frodemar Ott. So we didn't even talk about him at all at Watkins Glen last week. A lot of these guys in the middle we didn't talk about. Victor Delgado and Andrew Miller, Carter Joey, Ben Park, Nick Kennedy, Al Agassi there, who's already eliminated, Dale Lightning, Ace Garcia, Aiden Shepard, William Brock, Justice Idell. The last guy in the field who is still in championship contention is the guys behind them are all eliminated. Salzman, Thompson, and Crampton were both eliminated last week at Watkins Glen. Ashlyn Boyd and Joshua Rush. So 14 guys still in championship contention. At the end of the night, we'll be down to 12. Just keeps on getting smaller and smaller. It's the fun thing about the elimination series. It's kind of like a game show almost. And it's just fun because it's not a game show. It's racing. And we all love racing. That's why we're here. That's why I'm trying to finish this series out for you guys. I know there have been so many talks and rumors about this series being canceled that you probably just want it to end at this point, but I'm determined. We're going to make this happen for you guys, even if it takes us the rest of my life. Car down the pit lane, pace car down the pit lane, I should say. Monty Salato and Luke Rainey on the front row. Of course, Monty Salato coming off his first career Napa Fan win. Will he make it 2 in a row here tonight? Be safe from elimination next week. We'll have to see. As they come inside the restart zone, green flag is in the air in the Washington 80K at Armory Digital. Evans is going to lead lap number 1. Here comes Atlanta winner Adam Garcia to the inside. There's Jalard Alonso there, the most experienced driver in the field. I don't think he's ever won here before. But, like I mentioned, he is the most experienced driver in the field, so I would not be surprised if he were to get it done. Victor Delgado, we didn't mention him at all last week. And Nick Kennedy, I think Nick Kennedy is definitely the star of the show from Watkins Glen, or at least the dark horse star of the show. He was deep in the field. He was actually the last driver starting that race who was still in championship contention. He rallied to an 11th place finish, so he wasn't even in the talks of being eliminated in that race. So he did a great job moving his way through the field, and he's continuing that here at Armory Digital. To the inside for second is Alonso. Leads lap 2 in the Washington 80K. There's always a possibility of a wreck here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway. If they go 4 wide and they hit the wrong place, then they can slide up the racetrack. But of all the SuperSpeedways we go to, this place is the easiest to go 4 wide consistently. We actually see that quite frequently here in Armory Digital, and it usually is not a problem. But sometimes it is. Of course, what makes this place very unique is in between turns 1 and 2, you have a little bit of a banked straightaway. Turns 3 and 4 are not like that. Turns 1 and 2 are. Or at least in between turns 1 and 2 are. So it's a very unique racetrack, but like I mentioned, one of my favorite super speedways, one of my favorite fictional racetracks in all of NO 2003, especially because of the way these guys come across the line sometimes. That outside lane works through the tri-oval. And we've seen some pretty amazing finishes here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway. Nick Kennedy with lap number 3. And we're just going to see a bunch of passes being made until the end of this race, so we're really not going to focus on who's going to be eliminated at this point. Right now, it would be Aiden Shepard and Justin Zeidel. But we're not even a quarter of the way through this race yet, so it's probably going to change. But Joshua Rush, who started last in this race, already going 3 wide for the race lead. And we haven't seen that of anybody in a little while here. Well, who am I kidding? Atlanta, they probably did that. They didn't see that at Watkins Glen last week in any of the races. A little bit different place there. But this here is what these guys are a little bit more used to. Ooh, we got 5 wide. That's Adam Garcia. And you gotta remember, Adam Garcia is not safe from elimination this time like he was last week. You also got a close one there between Dale Salzman and Harry Jalard and Alonso, and those guys better be careful not to get wrecked. And how about Joshua Rush there? In just 4 laps, he went from 22nd to the race lead. It's just what Armory Digital is. He's gonna clear. Nope, he isn't gonna be able to clear. And these are the 2 guys you started in the final row. They're now 1-2. There's Ashland Boyd to the inside for the race lead. Here comes TJ Crampton, who was eliminated last week. The highest driver in the field who's still in championship contention is Andrew Miller in the number 12. And the thing about Miller, he's never won before on Napa Fan, so he'd want to get the race victory. But if he were not to win the race, no one would be safe from elimination next time by. Next time we go to a race here in the HES Elimination Series. So if an eliminated driver happens to win, nobody is safe next time we race. Carter Joey and Adam Garcia right now in the final 2 positions. But like I mentioned, that's definitely going to change before the end of the race. We're only on lap 6 of 16. It's going to only be 10 laps to go next time. But the race really doesn't even need to be 16 laps the way they race here. It's just all over the place the entire time. I'm looking forward, though, to when the Truck Series comes here. That race is always an exciting one. Into it QuickBooks 200. It was actually the same length as this race, 16 laps. One of the shorter truck races. That'll be coming in the fall. There goes William Brock to the inside. Of course, William Brock already eliminated from championship contention at Atlanta. He lost it. There's Al Lagacy on the inside and Luke Rainey. These eliminated drivers are doing fairly well. As a matter of fact, they take up the top 5 positions right now. And then 2 other guys are right there. Ashland Boyd and Dale Salzman. And right at this very moment, the top 7 are all eliminated drivers. The only other eliminated driver who's not up there with those guys is Steven Thompson. He's on the outside lane midway through the field. But how about those eliminated drivers? They want to take these wins away from the championship contenders, and they're working together to make it done. Al Lagacy will lead lap number 7. on the outside lane. Luke Rainey trying to make something stick up there. Here comes Dale Salzman. Salzman's won the Rockstar Pro Series race here before, so he knows how to get it done at the Armory Digital Superspeedway. There's the Indianapolis winner, Ben Park, who is still in championship contention, along with the 16 and the 31. Aiden Shepard's another guy who is going for his first career Napa fan win. We'll have to see if he can get it done here tonight in that number 31 machine, but he's on the inside lane there, number 16 and the 20. We're coming to halfway here in the Washington 80K from the Armory Digital Superspeedway. Dale Salzman's going to lead it at the halfway point of the race. Nick Kennedy and Victor Delgado currently in the elimination positions right now. If they were to finish where they are currently running, they would be eliminated from championship contention. Inside lane working very well at the moment. Justice Idell's moved his way back on the inside lane. He's been doing a great job in this race, just slowly moving his way up. But you don't want to get to the lead too early, as you can obviously tell. Get stuck in that outside lane, you're going to be up there for quite a while, and if you continue to be up there, you're going to fall to the end of the field. Frodemar out to the inside. He's pushing Aiden Shepard to the point here at Armory Digital. Great run for Shepard. Looks like Shepard will lead a lap here in the Washington 80K. And Justin Zidell inside the top 3, or will be inside the top 3 eventually. You can see that outside lane really gets a good push to the tri-oval, and that's what makes this place so fun, because the finish can always be close. Lots of times it is really, really close. And there was that one year, I'll always remember, the truck race, the first season, I think, of the truck series. Actually, it might have been the second season. But we had the truck series come here, and Cameron Gaggia rode that outside lane for an entire lap and won the race. One of the most memorable finishes I've ever experienced here, and we'll never forget that race that occurred nearly 4 years ago. I'm very nostalgic, if you haven't already figured that out yet. I always refer to those old races from 2015. Gotta be careful here. Rob Evans and Luke Rainey were pretty close to getting into it right there. And we're closing in on the window. If we were to get a caution, the race would end. Zidell able to lead that lap. Here comes Andrew Miller to the inside. Ace Garcia with a good move getting to the inside lane right there. Right now, Adam Garcia and Nick Kennedy are in the elimination positions, because Joshua Rush and William Brock already eliminated from championship contention. Nick Kennedy looking to put Rob Evans in the elimination position. He's going to get to the inside of him there. Still a long ways to go before the finish of this race, and a lot can happen between now and the end. Back to the race lead, to the inside, Ashland Boyd looking to get some redemption from his wreck at Indianapolis that took him out of championship contention. He's 3 wide to the inside as Andrew Miller is going to lead lap number 11. They're 4 wide behind him. Monty Salado trying to go 2 in a row. He won at Watkins Glen last week. He's back on the inside with help from Alonso. Joshua Rush is up here as well. Just a couple laps ago, was at the end of the field, and he worked that inside lane very well there. A little bit of a gaggle right there. Ace Garcia and Victor Delgado, they got to be careful, but they are remaining 4 wide, and they might go 5 wide through the corner. You only see that at Armory Digital. They're going to figure it out, I do believe, but Ace Garcia is stuck in the middle there. Adam Garcia was the one who made it 5 wide. And he's back to the inside as Ashland Boyd's going to lead with 4 laps to go in the Washington 80K. 4 wide again. Joshua Rush in the middle there. Ace Garcia still stuck in the middle there. They got to be careful not to shoot up and cause a wreck, because if you cause a wreck, that's probably going to be the cause of some eliminations. There's Jalarvin Alonso leading the field. Rob Evans and Ben Park are currently in the elimination positions right now. Alonso trying to hold on, but I think he got to the front just a little too early. So with that, going to be 3 laps to go. I believe the money position might be around where Dale Salzman is. I know that's at the end of the field right now, but I think that's enough time for him to move his way to the front of the field. 3 laps to go in the Washington 80K for Jalarvin Alonso. Here comes Adam Garcia to the inside. Look at the run that inside lane got. Nick Kennedy in the 48 with a full head of steam. He's going for second as he was 7th across the line, and he might even try for the race lead. From 7th to 2nd in one turn, or 2 turns technically. Did a really good job there. Had a full head of steam in that inside lane and just passed everybody. Aiden Shepard, Frodemar Otts currently in the elimination positions. Excuse me, Ben Park and Aiden Shepard. But now Ben Park's going to the inside. They're going to put Frodemar Otts and Victor Delgado in the elimination positions. Here we go. 2 laps to go. Nick Kennedy on the inside, but I think Adam Garcia is going to win the race to the line. And lead it with 2 laps to go. Here comes Al Legacy, Justin Zidell on the inside, Rob Evans in the wall, Travis Crampton in the wall in number 17. That's going to slow up Carter Joey, Ace Garcia, Victor Delgado. Now, Victor Delgado and Carter Joey are in the elimination positions. Dale Lightning and his technical teammate, Ace Garcia. Lightning cannot decide which lane he wants. You want the inside lane at this point. And that with Crampton making that move, hitting the outside wall, he's going to mess up his effective teammates, Victor Delgado and Carter Joey. I don't think Carter Joey's going to have a chance of winning this thing. Or advancing on, I should say. He's definitely not going to have a chance of winning this thing, but he's not going to advance on, I think. He's too far behind. Same with Victor Delgado. I just think they're too far behind. But Dale Lightning is on that outside lane now. Ace Garcia is going to block the number 6. And Lightning might be in a bad position here. Gotta think a lot of the other guys around Lightning. Luke Rainey, TJ Crampton already eliminated. Victor Delgado trying to work that inside lane. Carter Joey trying to work the outside lane. But it's still Joey and Delgado. As for the race lead, Rob Evans, Justin Zidell, and Al Legacy 3 wide. Here comes Ashlyn Boyd on the inside lane. And Rob Evans powering to the race lead, but this thing is far from over. There goes Ashlyn Boyd trying to get the help through the middle lane, but Rob Evans will have enough to win at Armory Digital and eliminated Carter Joey and Victor Delgado. Dale Lightning barely made it there, but Delgado could not work the inside lane to his advantage, and he, along with Carter Joey, will be eliminated from championship contention here at the Armory Digital SuperSpeedway. And their teammate, TJ Crampton, getting in the wall, slowed him down from getting back on that inside lane in time. Rob Evans wins the 16-lap event in the number 16, and he will be safe from elimination next time around, wherever that's going to be. Great run there for the number 16 of Rob Evans. Ashlyn Boyd, Al Legacy finishing 2nd and 3rd. Justin Zidell and Aiden Shepard 4th and 5th. And as you can see, Carter Joey and Victor Delgado are the 2 guys who will be eliminated from championship contention here today from Armory Digital. Tough break for those guys, but it's the way Armory Digital goes. I mean, you just keep on passing all the way throughout the racetrack, and there's just really nothing you can do if you're one of those guys. And unfortunately, they got the bad end of that one, and they will not be making it onto the show. So we'll have to see what happens as this season rolls around. We only have 12 drivers left in championship contention, and one of them will be the champion in the HES Elimination Series. And it might just be Rob Evans. He'll be safe from elimination next time. Wherever that's going to be. I'm trying to think of where we can go, but I can't think of a good racetrack right now. But we'll figure it out. We'll go somewhere. We'll have a race for race number 6 of the season. And by the time we get to that race, we'll be halfway through the season here in the HES Elimination Series season number 5. Congratulations to Rob Evans on his race victory here today. And we will see you guys next time here in the HES Elimination Series. This weekend, we got ourselves, what is it? Rockingham Motor Speedway in the Rockstar Pro Series, and in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. That's going to be Friday and Saturday, so hope you guys stick around, check those out. Going to be some pretty good races there from the rock across the pond. Thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations to Rob Evans, and I will see you guys later. There's no